Hi, I'm Katrina, your Pilates teacher at KN Pilates. It is December, and whether you enjoy the Christmas season or not so much, sometimes it can get a little bit stressful and overwhelming. And the best thing we can do if we're stressed is just to take a moment and take a deep breath. And that's what we will do in this video today. So to start, you would want to find somewhere quiet to sit. And it doesn't really matter where you're sitting or how you're sitting, as long as your spine is nice and tall. And from there, we just sort of start by taking a nice deep breath in and out. And just let the shoulders release. Good. Then place your hands onto your tummy and have the other hand just above that, closer to your diaphragm or your lower ribs. And then breathe into your hand and let the belly get really big as you breathe in. And let the navel draw back naturally as you breathe out. So you breathe in, let the belly get big. And breathe out, let the navel draw back. So we try not to push or pull, just let the air in and let the air out. And ideally, you want to close your eyes and just listen to the ebb and flow of your breath. You then also might want to feel how the rib cage is expanding as you breathe in. And feel how the rib cage closes as you breathe out. Another way of getting that sort of feedback is to give yourself a hug and just place your hands onto your lower ribs and let the shoulders relax down. And then you want to breathe into your hands. Let the rib cage open. And breathe out, let the rib cage come back together. We try to keep the shoulders relaxed down. One more of these. Good. And then maybe place your hands just onto your collarbones, just into that space underneath them. And then breathe into that space. We try not to raise the shoulders too much. They might come up a bit, but they're quite relaxed. Really focusing on the space around the collarbones. One more breath. Good, then come back to your lower ribs. Really feel the back ribs opening as well. Good. Come back to the belly. One more here. And then breathe into your lower back. So you can place your hands onto your lower back for feedback, or just keep the hands relaxed. Good. And just place your hands onto your hips and try to breathe into the hips, into your pelvis. You can also imagine that you're breathing down into the ground, into the seat. And one more of those. Good. And then just take a normal breath in and out to reset. Good. How are you feeling? We can combine all those different areas in one nice big breath It's called the 360 breath, and we pace the breath. We start with the collarbones, come to the lower ribs, to the lower back, to the belly and to the pelvis. And it might take a few goes to really sort of figure out how to pace the breath to make it last through that whole sequence. So if you want to give that a go, or if you find it all a bit too complicated, just continue breathing deeply into your belly instead. So now as you breathe in, really pace this. So you start by breathing into your collarbones, into your lower ribs, into your lower back, into your tummy, into your pelvis. Breathe out and release. Same thing again. Breathe into your collarbones, into your lower ribs, into your lower back, into your belly, and into your pelvis. And release. And just do this in your own time, with your own breath, a couple of times. Really notice where the breath is moving to. And on your exhale, release any tension. And you can either stay with that breath, or you can reverse this. You start with the pelvis, the lower back, the belly, the lower ribs, the collarbones. And then again, breathe out and release. Start with the pelvis, the lower back, the belly, the lower ribs, the collarbones. And release. Again, maybe do a few of these in your own time. And just notice how that feels a little bit different. You might prefer one to the other, and that's fine. You just really want to find what works for you, what you find the most relaxing. Good, last one of those. And release. Take a nice deep breath in to reset. And out. Good. And then just bring the hands together around the back. Really lean into your shoulder blades. You can tilt the pelvis and lean into your lower back as well. Tuck the chin in. And then breathe in. Stretch up to the ceiling. Send the heart forwards and upwards. Let the back arch. Extend the arms out as far as they will reach. Relax the shoulders down. Get the shoulders at roll. And then shrug the shoulders up and drop them down heavy. And again, breathe in. And out. You can also give it a nice big sigh on that release. Letting all that tension go. Good. One more nice deep breath in. And out. And we're done. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. And I see you in the next video.